Ruined buildings often carry an eerie atmosphere. Collapsing walls, endless hallways swallowed by darkness, and a silence that never feels normal. Yet sometimes the fear isn't just in your imagination. In this video, we're looking at 6 of the most disturbing encounters ever filmed inside abandoned locations. From chilling sounds echoing through empty corridors to mysterious figures appearing in the shadows, these clips are genuinely unsettling. Be sure to stay until the last clip because it may be the most terrifying one yet. But for now, let's move on to the first disturbing encounter. This footage was filmed inside an abandoned school, a place already surrounded by unsettling rumors. One viewer even claimed that someone dangerous had been living inside for some time. At first, nothing seems unusual. Empty hallways, shattered glass, and complete silence fill the space. A silence so deep it begins to affect your thoughts. Then suddenly, she hears it. A faint sound coming from somewhere deeper inside the building.
У меня есть ощущение, что на втором этаже кто-то дышит. Пойдемте узнаем. Что-то нерадостно вообще. Там вон еще есть на 3-й этаж лестница. А я туда обязательно еще вернусь. Пока что я пойду по вот этим коридорам, которые вы сейчас и увидите. Да, вон туда. Вы стопудово этого не слышите? Я слышу шорохи. Оттуда. Ну, ладно, пойдем. Блядь. И что это? Тут просто дело в чем, тут очень много комнат, и не исключено, что в одной из комнат сейчас меня может кто-то ждать.
In the beginning, the noise seems easy to dismiss. It could be wind or something far outside the building. But as she moves deeper inside, the feeling changes. The space feels too large, with too many rooms and too many places where someone could be hiding. Then it happens again, another sound. This time, it is clearer and much closer. Not outside, but somewhere inside. She stops and listens carefully, trying to understand if someone is there or if her mind is playing tricks. Suddenly, the sharp sound of glass breaking echoes nearby. That moment removes all doubt. Someone else is inside. Her breathing becomes heavier, and her voice begins to shake. The only exit is behind her, but going back means moving toward the source of the noise. She hesitates for a second. Then she hears it. Footsteps, close behind her.
Но дело в том, что выход-то тут только один, и мне надо возвращаться назад туда, откуда я пришла. Но я думаю, если я это сделаю быстро, то, в принципе, меня никто не догонит. 5-й так, 3-2 раз. Бежим. Только куда? По-моему, сюда. Там есть люди, если что. Сука, ебаный фонарь. Перестань светиться. Есть.
Without thinking, she runs. She does not stop or look back, focused only on getting out. Later, she wonders what really happened. Was someone there, or was it just the building playing tricks on her? Either way, it felt real at the time. Darkness hides many things, and the next clip reveals one of them. The following encounter comes from the creator behind the YouTube channel, The Explorer Returns. Known for venturing into some of the most unsettling abandoned locations, his explorations often take him to places even seasoned explorers wouldn't dare set foot in. On September 30th, 2024, at 11 p.m., he returned alone to a place that has haunted him ever since his last visit. Years ago, within these very walls, something happened. Something that left a lasting mark on him. Now, with the building scheduled for demolition, this is his final opportunity to confront it before the place is gone for good. From the moment he steps inside, he's trembling. The fear isn't new. It's been waiting for him all along.
You guys won't recognize this room, but this is the room where it all started. A couple of years ago when I first did this place. Look how much has changed. I've returned tonight to do a nighttime soul exploration for the final time before this place is demolished. The time's currently 11:30 at night. It's very windy outside. So let's go around this building and see what we find. Okay, I can do this. Just carry on walking, just walk. I'm fucking shaking. This place is disgusting, terrifying.
The building has changed. It was never inviting, but now it feels like something pulled straight from a horror film, decayed beyond recognition, swallowed by darkness, and filled with sounds that have no business being there. Every footstep echoes through the hollow corridors. Every shadow could be something lurking just out of sight. His hands are barely steady enough to hold the camera. Wind howls through shattered windows, and somewhere deeper in the dark, he picks up movement. He's no longer sure he's alone.
It's kind of short looking back where I've just walked. This place is not welcoming anymore at all. It never was, but now it's straight out of a horror film. I'm not even joking. I could barely hold this fucking camera without shaking. It's because I've got a gimbal. This is horrible. Why is there a trolley over there? What's that noise? The wind is... Oh, it's windy through here. Oh, shit. It is really windy through here.
Then he sees it, a face, staring back at him from the wall. His voice falters. He can't tear his eyes away. This building isn't just falling apart. It's watching him, and somewhere close by, there's been a fire. The smell of smoke and ash clings to the air, thick and suffocating.
That is absolutely horrible. There's a face on the wall looking at me. Holy shit. There's been a fire. Holy crap. Holy crap. I'm not going through there.
Then the full scale of the destruction reveals itself. There is no floor. There is no roof. He stares down into a black void where the second story once stood. Through gaping holes above, the night sky peers back at him. The building has been gutted, burned out, caving in on itself. The stench of fire lingers in every corner. This is no longer a house, it's a corpse, and standing inside it feels no different from standing in a grave.
Oh my. What the actual holy crap, look at it down there. You can't even, it's black. There is no floor, there is no roof. Holy shit. Look at it through there. Oh my god. Okay, no. The whole ceiling's come down in there. You can literally see outside, okay, and it stinks, or flames. Yeah, that's enough. Oh my god. I don't think, it's not worth it, not when I'm on my own. No, well, I think I've got to be safe about it. And there's the old front door, let's go and have a look in that door there.
He walked away from the house of nightmares one final time. The building that haunted him for years is now nothing more than a hollow shell, burned, broken, and waiting for demolition. He never made sense of the face on the wall, but he knows one thing. He came back, he faced it, and he made it out alive. Some places aren't meant to be understood, they're only meant to be survived. The tension is already building, but the next encounter pushes it much further. In October 2025, a British creator named Carl uploaded a video to his channel, Dark Arts TV. The channel is known for serious paranormal investigations, focusing on long, uninterrupted sessions in active locations. In this case, Carl and 3 of his companions traveled to a remote area in Scotland to explore an abandoned mental asylum believed to be haunted. Using only a camera and flashlights, Carl avoids complex equipment, choosing a more natural approach. From the moment they enter, all of them mention a strange, uneasy feeling, as if something unseen is watching them. Despite this, they continue exploring. For nearly 10 minutes, nothing unusual happens. The building remains silent, but as they move into the main hallway, something unexpected suddenly shifts the entire investigation.
Oh my god. That's creepy, isn't
Spooky, man. Yo. Do you hear that? There's somewhere someone going. Hello? It's a creepy vibe in there.
Really creepy, yeah. This bit's not nice, is it?
No. I kind of feel like it's like a children's ward.
Yeah.
Do you see the paintings and stuff?
Yeah, it's all kids' paintings.
Like kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. That was like someone walking in there.
Yeah.
I'm getting weird vibes in there.
I get vibes up there.
Does anyone hear this now? Maybe we can hear your voice.
What was it?
After several loud bangs and faint noises echoed through the structure, the explorers moved quickly toward the sound. They searched the area, but found nothing to explain it. Despite the unsettling atmosphere, they considered it might be caused by wind or the building itself. Not jumping to conclusions, they continued their exploration and made their way upstairs, where something strange happened again.
What's that? You just heard footsteps on there.
Sounds like they couldn't keep it right down the bottom.
Again. What was that?
Was that behind you, Jess?
Can you try and make a sound for us? Whoa. Again.
Was that that way then?
That was a loud bang.
That's a door.
There was a door on there. Can you make another bang for us?
I thought I saw something on the back. It wasn't. I felt like someone behind me.
I feel like that.
Yeah.
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 I tell you what, right? If that was generally no one in here, which I highly doubt we're in the middle of nowhere, this place isn't active. And obviously we just said, can you make a sound for us? And it was like someone opening a door.
Yeah, definitely sounded like a door, didn't it?
100%, yeah.
It was like when you go through a door and you let go and it's like, what the Yo, what are you touching my bag?
No, but then I just did, when you just jumped.
You wasn't pushing on me then?
No.
What the
Rather I pushed on your bag because you gave me a fright. But not before that, I promise.
You weren't pushing me forward then?
No.
What the
Facing me. You were facing me. Couldn't that?
I was pointing that out, wasn't I? Honestly, it was like someone's pushing me forward.
No, because when you turned, that's when I pushed.
What the
Because you gave me a fright, I jumped.
I've literally gone so goosebumps right now.
I promise, I didn't touch.
Wow, I'm a little bit freaked out now.
A second wave of loud bangs and faint noises echoed through the building, forcing the explorers to stop. They remained still, listening closely and calling out into the silence. At one point, they believed they heard faint tapping from the end of the hallway, but couldn't confirm it. The uncertainty heightened the tension. After several minutes with no answers, they decided to leave and returned to the original location, hoping to trigger whatever had caused the sounds.
There's a dead pigeon on the floor. Oh. God, that is creepy, isn't it?
That is a creepy thing, man.
That was like music. I thought that was
Like a music box.
Yeah. That's coming from down there, man.
It's like a music box.
The kids one, and that we used to have when you were a kid. Jewellery box, you wind up, and when you open it slightly.
Let's listen and see if we can get it again.
Yeah. But I think it's like an alarm.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to sit exactly the same sound.
It's an alarm.
Alarm. Yeah, it's like an alarm, it is.
It's definitely coming from that way.
Yeah, I can hear it more going this way.
That's freaky down there.
It is getting older. It's that noise again, do you do that?
Yeah. This is definitely a child's ward.
Is it definitely childhood there? Oh yeah, look. It's like kid stuff.
Talking then?
You were talking as well.
Female.
Music suddenly began playing somewhere inside the building, drawing the explorers toward it. They followed the sound cautiously, eventually reaching the children's ward, an area that immediately raised suspicion. As they approached, the music grew louder, along with another unsettling sound that resembled a female voice. At this point, they began to believe something unnatural might be happening, possibly linked to a former patient. Even so, they continued deeper into the ward, but then something unexpected happened, shifting the entire investigation.
Oh my god, this looks so creepy. Oh my god, you're right.
fuck was that?
Oh, cobweb, isn't
Oh,
it?
Jesus Christ, cobweb. It freaked me out, that thing, 'cause it was like as if someone just walked through me, man. I was just... That just scared the living daylights out of me. Dead end.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
What's that?
What? What's that?
I get looking at it, and the next minute it's like a scream. I'm glad you've got it, because honestly, I just literally, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep my camera recording all times. I think I just seen a light down there, bro. Oh, this is getting too weird now. Why would there be like people shouting and screaming here? It doesn't make any sense. Can you hear something?
Right, we should head back down, man.
Yeah,
So if they do come in this way, they trap.
Yeah, that's it. Let's keep going.
Tell me to keep our lights off and what?
Yeah, let's just try and roll with no lights on for now. That was too weird.
Without warning, multiple screams echoed from outside the building. The explorers immediately shut off their lights and froze, trying to stay hidden. Not knowing who was out there or what they wanted, they avoided any risk and quietly made their way out. Once outside, they searched the area, but the group was gone without a trace. Shaken by what had just happened, they ended the investigation and returned to their vehicle. They made it back safely, but even after reviewing the footage, the events remained unexplained, marking it as one of their most disturbing experiences. You might think that was the worst of it, but the next encounter proves otherwise. The following footage comes from the YouTube channel Exploring with Josh, where a group of explorers document abandoned locations. During one exploration, they come across a hidden house deep in isolation, far from any populated area. Locals rarely mention it, and according to stories, the owners died inside, with no one ever returning.
Look, you can tell no one has been here forever. The grass is overgrown. Like, I don't even know what all this stuff is. But interesting thing, and you know what it is the reason why this house is abandoned is because the owners died. That's why this place is called the House of Sick. They didn't have kids at least living here. It was just, you know, elderly couple. The woman ended up dying first, and then it was the man. This place has been hidden, and really, honestly, no one really knows about this place ever. It's a super proper spot.
In the beginning, everything seems normal. The house is surrounded by overgrown grass, and the environment is completely silent. There are no signs of activity. Then something happens. Before they enter, a door opens on its own. No one touches it. It simply moves. The group stands still, shocked, while the camera records it clearly. Inside, the house appears unchanged. Personal belongings remain in place, as if time has stopped. It feels like someone could return at any moment, but that will never happen.
I guess they didn't have kids or anything to take their, you know, belongings out when they died. The heck?
Whoa. Did you hear that?
Yo, I did.
It was a dog.
The door just opened.
Shh. Just moved again. Yo, we haven't even...
It's haunted.
Dude, I actually think it is haunted. You're screwing me now.
No, I know all the investigation.
Man, dude. Dude, guys, for real. That's freaking me out.
Hello, Spirit.
Hello, Anna.
Oh, dude, spiders. Shh.
Don't be afraid, it's just us. You want me to go first? This is first haunted experience.
Dude.
Oh, it's all good.
Nah, dude, that's really freaking me out. Hey, you think someone's here? All this stuff. All right, yo, there's so much exploring we have to do, but I just want to make sure there's like not like a homeless guy. Dude.
The door is open.
Oh my God.
Hello. Good to see you. The door just opened on its own.
Dude, I caught that on camera.
Yeah.
That door just opened completely by itself. Why? Is there any wind over here to make it? I mean, it could be the wind, but that was insane. Alright, that's one sign of maybe something possibly haunted, guys. Maybe. I'm not gonna say it is. I don't wanna... Oh my god. What the hell? The House of Sick could really maybe be haunted.
As they move further inside, the atmosphere begins to change. The silence no longer feels empty. It feels aware. Then it happens again. A noise, followed by movement, and another door shifts without explanation. There is no wind, no visible cause, and no one else inside that they can see. The mood shifts instantly. Conversations stop, voices lower, and whispers replace normal speech. They try to explain it logically, suggesting air pressure or structural issues, but the events continue repeating. Doors move without contact. No answers, only one question. Was the house ever truly abandoned? This will remain a question for viewers. Tension continues to rise until the next moment changes everything. Most of Ivanchik's content involves solo visits to abandoned buildings, capturing places that appear forgotten over time. On May 14th, 2019, he uploaded a video exploring a structure that seemed to have been left empty for years. From the outside, the state of the building was already clear. Windows had been broken, parts of the doorway were deteriorating, and graffiti covered large sections of the exterior.
Она вся косая. У Иванчика обнова, он купил шок. Теперь будем бомжей пугать шокером. Так, что здесь пустота?
Despite the damage, the building did not feel completely untouched. There were clear signs that people had been there before, even if no one was currently staying inside. As soon as he entered, the feeling changed. The silence inside felt heavy, with dust covering the ground and debris scattered throughout the rooms.
Особо ничего интересного, походу. Треугольники. По углам. Ботинок. Это типа кладовка, наверное, была. Да, это кладовка, там полочки. Так, здесь уже темно.
Most of the rooms appeared stripped of anything valuable. Cabinets stood empty and broken items were left behind, showing that others had already taken what they wanted. As he slowly explored, he pointed his camera at small details that revealed parts of the building's past. In one room, a calendar still hung on the wall, displaying the year 2017. This suggested the building might not have been abandoned for as long as it looked. Aside from that, almost nothing remained inside.
Чемодан пустой. Бляха-мух. Толчки. Опа. Дверь палкой забита. Там выход на улицу.
Very little remained inside the rooms. Most spaces were stripped down, leaving behind only scattered debris and graffiti along the walls. After finishing the lower level, he chose to move upward to check the second floor. The condition there matched what he had already seen. Broken furniture lay across the floor, mixed with piles of trash. In the beginning, nothing stood out. It felt like a typical exploration. Then, something shifted unexpectedly.
Ну, я слышу, выходите. Нифига, полный баллон. Так что, выходим, нет? Блин. Сюда не пройти, ребят, потому что здесь завал. Там, короче... Маша, стой там. Вот здесь, короче, кто-то есть, походу. Или нет? Это кладовка. Значит, там.
As he walked along a hallway, a sound suddenly broke the silence nearby. It didn't match the usual creaks of an empty building. He stopped immediately. To be certain, he called out into the space. Almost right away, a voice responded. Seconds later, a man stepped out from a nearby room. That was when it became clear that someone else had been inside the building the entire time.
Не понял? Здравствуйте. Да подождите, мы хорошими целями. Я хочу вам сказать кое-что. Все, уберите. Все, нормально. У меня шоки. Короче, чего вы так пугаете, бля? Я обоссался. Здесь кучу наложил. Трещу. А вы что, здесь живете?
Да, живу.
Я, короче, блогер. Мне надо походить, поснимать заброшку. Одобряете?
Одобряю.
Все хорошо. Вы здесь один?
Ты не ходишь, слушай?
Не-не. Я слышу то, что там кто-то есть, думаю, кажется...
Мы тоже думаем, кто-то ходит.
А там что, кто-то есть?
Ну, там девушка, да, и у меня была.
The moment felt tense at first. Neither of them seemed prepared for the encounter, and the atmosphere shifted immediately. Wanting to avoid any conflict, the explorer explained that he was only filming and exploring for his channel. After a brief conversation, the situation became calmer. The man did not seem hostile, but it was clear he had likely been living inside the building for some time.
Кстати, Лужан, вот чтобы туда пройти, тебе лучше вон первый подъезд. Вот, ты так не обойдешь, тебе придется обернуть, ну, выйти через отход.
Ага.
Вот, и обернуть, как бы, и он там пройдешь. И поснимать.
Хорошо.
Все. Ну, давай, удачи тебе.
Все, спасибо.
На пятерке, как говорится, учись.
Спасибо.
Я просто знаю, что ходит наркоман, как бы, вот такое.
Понял.
Вот. Ну, видел он окно вышибленное?
Вижу.
Вот, как бы они... Ну, давай, удачи тебе.
Все, спасибо.
Choosing caution over curiosity, the explorer stopped going further and made the decision to leave the building. The moment he stepped outside, the atmosphere no longer felt the same as when he first arrived. From a distance, abandoned places often appear lifeless and empty, but moments like this reveal a different truth. You can never truly know who might already be inside, quietly using spaces that have been ignored and left behind by the outside world for years without anyone noticing their presence. Many explorers claim abandoned places feels wrong, and this final encounter shows why. This encounter features an explorer from the YouTube channel Abandoned Central, as he finally enters a deserted funeral home he had tried to access many times before. On previous attempts, the owner, who lived upstairs, chased him off with a baseball bat, threatening violence. But time has passed, the owner is gone, and now the funeral home sits silent, its doors finally open. The explorer moves quickly, aware that every room is packed with decades of forgotten history.
I just got into an abandoned funeral home. This one has been pretty sketchy. I'm not gonna lie. Finally got inside. Here's the office. I'm gonna be quick. I'm not gonna spend much time in here with all this paperwork. I'm not trying to give the location away, so probably not gonna get the close-up shots I usually would. It looks like that's maybe the owner of the place up there. It's full of trash. I mean, the place is just completely full of junk everywhere, every single room. I've tried this location like 5 times. The first 4 times I tried this place, the owner used to live upstairs. And the first time I was trying to get in, the owner opened up his window and he had a bat in his hand. And he told me if I don't get the fuck off his property, he was gonna beat the shit out of me. So obviously I left. I came back a few more times in a few years after that, and he was still living here. And he remembered me. He said, I told you several times now, stop trying to get into my funeral home. So finally decided to wait it out. Sometimes you just gotta get it done.
The chapel has been reduced to a dumping ground, clothes, tools, and a rusted casket holder scattered across the floor. Funeral signs still cling to the walls, faded yet readable. But the most unsettling discovery lies in the office. 3 boxes of cremated remains, sitting undisturbed on a shelf, completely forgotten. A cremation certificate rests nearby. The explorer knows he should report it, but doubts anyone would act. These ashes belonged to someone once. Now they are nothing more than forgotten debris.
That might be some cremated remains right there, actually. Yeah, Crematory Association. I'm not going to get a close-up because it is the name of the place and the people's name, but there's 3 boxes of cremated remains back there. There's more. Certificate of cremation. That's sad. I'm going to have to call this in maybe, even though they won't do nothing about it. Look at all these clothes. All these tools. There's an old casket holder. I can't believe this place hasn't actually been cleaned out. Like someone hasn't came in here and just stole all of these tools. Still funeral signs. Kind of looks like someone was maybe squatting in here. You got some Jose Cuervo. Yeah, you got like a bunch of cologne and stuff up there. Got more family photo album. But as you can see, every room is just full of junk.
Making his way into the basement, the explorer finds exactly what he came for: caskets. Metal transfer caskets once used to transport bodies, aging vaults, and then the discovery he'd been told about: small, sealed shut, and deeply unsettling. He'd seen photographs of them in this very room before, but someone had moved them since. Now they sit tucked in a corner, a few larger, child-sized caskets resting beside them. He attempts to pry one open. It doesn't budge. He doesn't try again.
It's an old gurney. There's a bunch of the old lamps. Oh, there's some metal caskets over there. Let's go check those out. Yeah, some metal caskets. I'm pretty sure they would use that to move bodies. Or maybe that's what they put you in when they cremate you. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna have to look that up. I thought there was some caskets. But the baby caskets used to be down in this room. So someone must have moved them, because I've seen photos of them in the basement. Here's some old vaults. These things are expensive. Oh, here they are. Yeah, look at this. There's a baby casket. There's a few caskets there. It's more like for a child. It's pretty wild. I don't got my gloves on, but you gotta check it. It won't open. What about this one? No, they're locked. Okay.
The mummification room appears frozen in time. 2 porcelain slabs sit side by side, fitted with neck supports and body winches. A drain in the floor still shows dark stains. Tools are scattered across a dirty table, including a needle and other unfamiliar instruments. The medicine cabinet remains stocked with makeup, hair products, Vaseline, and an old embalming machine. An anatomy diagram hangs on the wall, and in the corner sit 2 body cores, unlike anything he has seen before.
So, there's 2 slabs in here. Still got the head rest or neck rest. The body winch. Here's the drain. Look at all the tools left. Check these out. It's a pretty grimy table. There's a needle right there. And you got the old medicine cabinet over here. It's still full of all the makeup and stuff. It's It's an old embalming machine right there. There's wigs down there. Look at this, just completely full. It's so wild. Hair food, Vaseline, junk in this place. Trying to clear out the area over there in front of the body coolers. It's an old anatomy diagram. And then over here, got 2 body coolers, which is my first time ever seeing them in a funeral home. I've probably done 30 funeral homes. I've never seen that once. It's pretty cool. That's what it looks like inside the body coolers. It's pretty damn grimy back there. It's all rusty.
He left the funeral home carrying more questions than answers. The owner passed away in 2012, leaving no children behind to continue her father's legacy. The funeral home, which had served the community for nearly 80 years, closed its doors for good. Now, everything remains untouched. The embalming room, the little caskets, even the cremated remains of those no one came back for. A place once built for comfort and closure, reduced to a decaying time capsule. He walked through history today, but in a place like this, history weighs heavier than most. Subscribe for more eerie encounters and unexplained moments caught on camera.